Well, today is busy. We survived Black Friday. Sorry for no video last week, but Black Friday was insane. Finally finishing shipping for it, so we can take a deep breath. But today, we got some good stuff for you guys. We're gonna talk about bulk plants. We got some really cool ones, some ones that aren't even available on the website. And then we're gonna be talking about some really awesome fish, some heavy hitters, what we call them, the ones that sell out like that. We got some good ones for you guys. But we're gonna dive into all those things today and do a complete walkthrough for you all. What is going on, shrimp keepers, fish keepers, plant keepers, all the above? I'm Rob. I'm the owner here at Flipaquatics. I always say I'm a servant of Flipaquatics because it's part of the job. But anyway, today we are starting in the plant aisle, and let me just say we are stocked. We got some stuff. So first of all, I love talking about these guys. These are Anuibas Nana Petite. These guys are a huge seller for us. People love them. They stay tiny. They're great for nano tanks. There's a ton of them in there, and they're looking really good. Next up, check these guys out. These are my next favorite, Anuibas Nana Golden. These guys came in looking so great. Some of them we've had for a little bit, but they're like thick. The growth is really good. Cool thing about Anuibas, they have a rhizome, which is like a stem that they grow off of, and the roots come off of that. As long as the stem has one or more leaves, I always like giving it like 3 leaves. You can cut it and create new plants, and then it will just grow from there. So these are all huge. So I would say you can make probably 3 or 4 plants out of each one of these if you had the patience to do it. Next up, we said this earlier, our assorted, well, first of all, you guys need hornwort, we got you, a whole plant, a whole tank, plus we have a whole pond of it. I underestimated how much a box of hornwort was, so we found out very quickly. So if you want some hornwort, I'm your guy. But anyway, so we have some assorted plants. They start here, and I know the light's not on right now, but there's all different types. So ones that we normally don't have on the website, like we got water onion, we got mint Charlie, we got some baby tears. A couple of them aren't looking good, so like obviously we wouldn't send that one because when we order premium assorted, they just kind of send us whatever, and some of the stuff just doesn't adjust well. So we're not going to sell that one. It actually needs pulled out of there. But over here, we got some different types of Bulbitis. So we have Bulbitis Mini is actually on our website, so avoid that one. But this one is a different type that we've never listed, so that's included in the assortment. And then over here is the last little batch. So we got some Bacopa. That Bacopa actually looks really good. That's not Bacopa money worth. It's Carolina, which maybe now I'm questioning myself, but Bacopa, Carolina. Some other type of Rotala back there, some really cool stuff. So if you guys are looking for like a bulk aquarium plants, potted, they're all potted. We have them available right now on the website, and it's just a cheap way if you want to, just spruce up your aquarium, start a new aquarium, something like that. But that's what we have for plants. Let's head on over to the fish. Let's start with some Cories. So I love Cories. They're a cute little catfish. This is actually my favorite Cory. I mean, yes, I'm gonna go with this is my favorite Cory. This is a really rare Cory. We talked about it a couple times. We get these in like literally once a year. These are called Roses Cories. They're often referred to as the salt and pepper Cory. They're smaller than a pygmy Cory if you look them up. I look at them and I think they're actually bigger. But I think when they're full grown, these ones are actually pretty much full grown. So full grown size versus full grown size of a pygmy Cory, these guys actually stay smaller. So they're a really pretty dwarf Cory. There's also a status Cory, which we've been trying to get in and we haven't been able to yet. But these guys are absolutely cool, unique, different. Just love seeing them. I mean, if you got a nano tank, which a lot of you do based on, what we always talk about. So these guys would be great for it. They're shrimp compatible. Again, I'm not going to say safe, but they're about as shrimp safe as things can get, unless you're talking like chili rasbora, exclamation point, all the Barreras types. So that's these guys. That's the first one. Super rare, definitely more expensive than most Cories just because they're hard to get. But then you move down to the tank below it, And these are ones that have just been selling like crazy. So we've had a hard time keeping them in stock. Just a normal Julie Cory. So again, super pretty. They got that really pretty top black fin, a lot of spots on them. Fairly easy to keep. All the Cories that we keep, they're all easy to keep. And the reason they're easy to keep is because when we bring them in, we use specialized water. So we use very soft water. We transition them. And then we slowly convert them to what you guys would consider like a normal tap water parameters. And once they're stable for us, we know they're going to be stable for you guys. So we hold them for at least 2 weeks before we list them. Like these guys came in pretty much around the 20th, 24th, something like that. And so these guys have been here for about 2-3 weeks at this point, and they're doing great. We haven't had any issues with them, but a beautiful Cory. So let's move on to some other types of fish. I lied. There's actually one more Cory I want to talk about because these guys are also, I would say these ones are in higher demand than the Julie Cories. These are orange Venezuelan Cories. So we actually have 3 tanks of them that are all going back into stock today. Again, these ones sell out really fast for us. They look like a bronze Cory. If you've ever seen just the normal like bronze Cory, they look like that, but they have this really cool like background color of orange. So that's why they're called the orange Venezuelan Cory. They're not the same as like the black Venezuelan Cory, 2 completely different types. But these guys, absolutely stunning. Their color's not gonna pop in this tank because our tanks just aren't set up to bring out like their best color. But if you look in here, you're probably like, oh yeah, it's a bronze Cory. No, it actually has super beautiful orange tones to it, orange coloration, usually in the middle of their body, like right on the side. Just a stunning Cory. Again, very easy to keep, you know, as long as you have parameters that aren't like the extreme. Like you don't want to put these guys in 8.6 pH, but you know, if you're in the 7 pHs or high 6s, these guys are going to do great for you. So absolutely love them. Just a beautiful Cory. Something different if you guys are looking for some Cories. Next up, we have a super shy Rasbora, the Dwarf Emerald. If you've ever kept these, they're actually, I want to say they're the prettiest Rasbora that there is. Now, you can maybe argue that, but like these guys are absolutely stunning. They have like these like stripes on the side of their body, and they're like blue. And then they're just like super cool. You have to look at, if Em has really good B-roll, she'll overlay some in here. But if she doesn't, you need to look up a picture of these guys because they are stunning. And when I first got these, I'm like, oh, I want this super colorful fish. And I got like 3 and I never saw them. So you need to have a school of these. You need to have a dither fish. If you don't know what a dither fish is, it's a fish that will come out and it's like social, and it will make these guys feel like, oh, there's no predators, so we're safe. So you need a dither fish with these guys. But these guys are just stunning, absolutely stunning. If I had time, this is one of the ones that I would do a breeding project on because 1, they sell exceptionally well. So like we always need them. 2, they're literally the most beautiful fish ever. And 3, I just like breeding stuff, so there's that. But anyway, these guys are really cool. So I don't know if we have a ton of these in stock at the moment, but we have this tank, which is getting ready to clear. We have this tank. We're not talking about this tank because it's green. They're doing exceptionally well in there, but you wouldn't be able to see anything. So anyway, we got this tank that's clearing probably next week. So if you see this video and they're sold out, check again on our website on Friday. That's when we do our restocks, and we should have more of them in stock. But Dwarf Emeralds, definitely a great one. You should check them out. And we got one more fish for you. So we're gonna end on the 125s, but since we're passing it, I always like touching on Daphnia. We got a water change going right now, and that's because my landlord, my landlord's funny. So they have their business in the middle of like all of our business locations. So like, it's basically like it's a U. There's 2 units. And then there's the whole basement, and right in the middle of the U where the dip is their business. So they're surrounded by us. And so Daphnia, for whatever reason, I don't know what's causing it, but like they've just randomly started stinking. And like maybe a month ago, these guys stunk out the whole building. And I was like, we can't have this. And my landlord came over and he's like, not even my landlord, it's actually one of the people that works for him that runs his business. She's like, it smells like death. There's something going wrong. Like, you guys need to figure this out. So we figured it out. We fixed it. Apparently today, it's starting to get a little bit of a smell. They came over again, and they don't even talk to me. They just go to the first employee they find and just like give them a hard time. So we're running a water change on these, but not to deter you from getting Daphnia, because rarely do they ever stink. I don't know what's causing it. But these guys are just an awesome food for your fish room. Highly recommend them, love them. We even have a little panda gar in there eating algae for us. So anyway, look at this. And then we'll talk about the fish. Look at that. Ah! Got a little... Is that a valve that's underwater? It is. I thought it was a ramshorn snail first. But anyway, the team needs a siphon nose today, so we're gonna get all that done. But Daphnia, great food. Now, the thing that I want to talk about, first of all, I love ending on 125 gallon tanks. Hey, shout out to Mark. You leaving?
Yeah, vacuum in stock.
Get him on camera. The vacuum what?
It's in stock.
It's in stock, so you're gonna get one. We burn up a shop vac. We use a lot of shop vacs around here. Jeremy was using it, and literally the whole thing just fell apart. And I'm not exaggerating. Like it was like burning up. Like it was bad. But anyway, you're gonna go grab one. Thank you.
Extended warranty?
Nope, no warranty for me. Unless you get, yeah, no warranty for me. No warranty. But anyway, see you, buddy. Down here, we haven't had these, and we don't get them in very often because they're somewhat sensitive. These are Rummynose Tetra. So a really, really pretty Tetra. They're called Rummynose because their face is a deep red color, and they're super pretty. And then they have like the zebra striping on their tail. Just a really unique Tetra, super pretty. And you know, we don't get them in very often. So the only thing is, if you guys are worried, and this is a big worry that people have during this time of the year, is it's cold. You know, are they going to be okay with them being a sensitive one? So we heat pack everything. And look, apparently when, is that, I thought a fish jumped out. It's just a piece of paper. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, if you guys are worried about shipping them, we send a heat pack with everything. So you guys don't need to worry. We overnight everything. We only ship fish. We only ship livestock right now. FedEx overnight priority. Now, a lot of people have been expressing concerns with, oh, UPS and FedEx, you know, us switching from UPS to FedEx. There's no better service that you can buy than FedEx overnight priority. It's literally the Cadillac of overnight shipping. It's guaranteed for most locations to get to you by 11 a.m., which is crazy. When we used to use FedEx, our packages wouldn't get there till like 8 p.m. They'd sit on the truck all day. So we ship them at 5 o'clock. So they're only, you know, in transit for less than 24 hours. Sometimes 24 hours, but less than 24 hours. So anyway, if you're worried, maybe not order during like the holiday season. So like you can take like the week of Christmas, the week of New Year's off. But other than that, you know, FedEx has been very reliable, way more reliable than we had with UPS. So anyway, we got our shipping process down. So if you guys want these, don't be worried about it. And we do have 100% live arrival guarantee. So that's what I got for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. We'll be back to normally scheduled content starting this week. You guys make it a great week. As always, God bless. We'll catch you on the flip side. And thank you guys so much for your support during the Black Friday sale. We truly appreciate it. See you guys on the next one.